Hey guys, Jenny here. Welcome to your new moon love reading. I've called it a new moon love reading because we are going to focus on love. I've got several decks out here, 3 specifically that I'm going to use, but I've got a couple more, and I'll name them as I go along, of course, but they're all relating to love, romance, and the heart center. And we are at the time of a new moon right now. I am actually recording this Friday morning, the 27th, but so I believe it's tonight or tomorrow night, which is the new moon. But the energy of a new moon, as well as a full moon, can be felt for 3 days, actually prior and after. So, and a new moon is great for a few things. One, for introspection and really learning what you need to let go of to be able to allow, the new to come in. Along with the new coming in, though, at this time, it's great to start brainstorming and really thinking about like your next step or how to get to your next goal, okay? So new moons and full moons are very powerful times. So I thought, being in line with love, I was really feeling the vibe of love for whatever reason. I was like, all right, I just gotta go with it. But with this new moon energy, I was very much drawn to the Moonology cards. So that is what I'm going to start with. Okay, so as I am shuffling and asking that Spirit, the universe, just sends us whatever messages we need. If you have questions in regards to love, in regards to your love life, just be open. If you want to ask it out loud right now, go for it, asking it in your mind. And if you hear noise behind me, it's Gizmo playing with like a bouncy ball down the hall and the stairs. But so I am simply asking for Spirit to give us a message that we need. What do we need to know for this week? Ooh, these cards are sticking together a little bit. Okay, and then next I'm actually going to use the Romance Angels. Now these 3 decks that actually I'm going to pull out like right away are my sister's. So hopefully she will watch this video later today. All right, Romance Angels. What do we need to know to accompany the Moonology cards? And actually, I'm looking, I said that the cards were thick, they're sticking together. I ended up pulling 5 cards. I guess that's what needs to come out. What do we need to know? Romance Angels. And the third deck I am going to use is Ask an Angel deck. Move this out of the way. These are bigger cards, I should say. I don't have very big hands. Do we need to know? What else I should say do we need to know? Okay, so I'm going to start with this. And like I said, I do have a couple of the decks, but we'll see what comes up. So the first card from Moonology we have here, adjustments are required. And that is the 3rd quarter moon. So what I actually get with this, I feel, and you know what, this can go along with the new moon energy, is that, you may, in regards to your love life, you may be thinking of, I keep saying the word communication, okay? So you may be thinking of how to reach out to someone Whether this is the divine feminine or the divine masculine, okay, gender makes no difference whatsoever because we have those two qualities within us, okay? One usually overpowers the other one. But so I feel that there is this communication block, if you will. And one of you has been thinking about like how to reach out, or thinking of like the exact words to say. Excuse me. So take the time, and if you're really that worried about it, I mean, I feel you shouldn't be that worried about it, quite honestly. If you have something to say, then just say it. Worry about how it sounds later. But if you really are particular about that and you really want to make sure what you're saying, you know, is authentic, is genuine, is respectful, well, then maybe write it down or type it out and read it out loud to yourself, or pretending, you know, read it out loud, pretending you are speaking it to your divine counterpart, and to see how it sounds. You may need to adjust a little bit. I am also hearing be open, okay? But what romance card goes with that? Release your ex. Now that is actually quite a powerful card, and I did say at new moons it's good to let go of what no longer serves us. The time has come to clear your energy. Now is a wonderful time to clear your energy. I'm hearing with this though, clear your old wounds, okay? That the person you are thinking about now, okay, your soulmate, your karmic partner, your twin flame, your divine counterpart, I prefer that term. I actually resonate better with that term. But the person you think of as you're watching this video, I feel like is waiting for you. But there's old patterns, there's old hurt, old belief systems in regards to love and relationships that no longer work for you and for your counterpart, okay? So yes, some of you, and like not everything I say in this reading is going to resonate with you. Take literally just what applies, what feels right for you. But so some of you may need to actually leave the one you're with, or if you've already separated, try your hardest. If you need to, block them on social media, block them on your phone. You may need to actually close and lock that door to be able to heal and move on. But for those of you who are going through something, and there may be a communication issue, I know I brought up the communication issues with this card. You know, there may be a separation right now. To me, this is a time of healing, but one of the ways of healing is to release the old stuff, the past. You have to start fresh, okay? Like I just said, healing. Archangel Raphael, healing. He's the master healer. I mean, all angels heal, but I like to say they each have their sort of specialty, if you will. If you need help in letting go, in releasing, in clearing, or just in regards to heartbreak, in healing and moving on, ask Archangel Raphael to step in. He's a wonderful, wonderful being, energy to really be around, to encompass. I've worked with him a lot in regards to physically healing others. So wonderful, wonderful. If you need to just ask him to be there. The color associated with him is green, which is also related to the heart chakra. That's usually green. Maybe wearing more green right now would be good for you to help with the healing process. But I feel that in regards to your love life, whatever is going on with you and your divine counterpart right now is in the process of healing already, okay? Things often have to fall apart in order to come together. And that's actually part of the healing process, and that's probably what you're going through right now. And healing is messy. Healing is messy, okay? It's not all sunshine and rainbows. So you just have to go with it. But let's see. So I've got two cards to pull for this one. I thought I was just pulling the second card for the Moonology. I realized I was pulling two. So we got two full moons. This is very powerful. And I see why these two cards have come out. Okay, so the first one we have here, full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So things are coming to a head right now. There's this buildup within you, within your divine counterpart, that, you know, either one of you, both of you are not going to be able to handle it anymore. And, you know, especially if there is a separation right now, that love is just going to overcome, I'll say, your ego, okay, or your fear, or whatever the obstacle is. Love is going to conquer, all right? And it's just you're not going to be able to fight it anymore. Wonderful, wonderful energy. Now the card that I accidentally pulled with it is Full Moon in Virgo. You are good enough. And I really need people to understand this, okay? There may have been some self-worth issues that very well may have played a role in your relationship and continuing to do so. I feel, well, yes, you are good enough. You have to use this as an affirmation. Tell yourself this every day, multiple times a day, so that you believe it truly. I feel you are mirroring what you're worried about, your lack of self-worth. I feel like you're mirroring that to your divine counterpart, okay? So if you're feeling it, they're feeling it as well. It's sort of one and the same. Maybe on different levels, but I feel that if you can heal that within yourself, they will pick up on that and they will heal that within themselves. But you are good enough, okay? I have to tell you that. You are good enough. And that's why you're going through what you're going through, is to get you to realize you are good enough. You are good enough to level up. Okay? That's what I'm hearing with that. Full moons are quite powerful energies, and this just confirms that if there's been someone on your mind, yes, this is a soulmate of yours. Again, soulmate, karmic partner, twin flame, divine whatever terminology you prefer, okay? Use that. I like saying divine counterpart. So yes, who you were thinking of is who you're supposed to be thinking of. And I also feel that clarity is coming in for you, okay? I feel like take this literally. You will gain more clarity faster if you just allow life to continue unfolding the way that it will. You cannot control everything in your life. So if you just allow, if you sit in silence, you'll gain far greater clarity in far greater time, okay? Now, back to the Moonology cards. When I thought I was pulling just the third one, I pulled two more. Now, these are quite conflicting cards. So for those of you who are too much in their head, these will make sense. We have nothing will come of this situation, void, of course, moon. And then we also have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo, okay? Now we're at a new moon anyway, so this lines up planetarily wise. So for those of you in your head, I'm gonna hold this up. Hopefully this is like centered. You need to be in your heart space, okay? You need to be in your heart space. And it's hard to do, but when you're too much in your head, that ends up being your ego talking. You know, the ego is not such a bad thing. It's there to protect you. However, it protects you when it doesn't need to. You know, like if you've been going through some rough times with someone, if you've gone through heartbreak, you know, it's that voice that tells you you aren't good enough, or that no, they're not the one for me, or they don't see my worth, or they would have done this if they did, or, you know, it's that voice that basically feeds you more fear. It's not your intuition. It's not your soul talking. It's not your heart talking. The ego's right up in here. You're too much, okay? Too much in it. Give yourself, which one's the give? Give yourself time. I'm hearing you have time. and this very well may be more the divine feminines than the divine masculines. Your patience is running a little thin, but you have time, okay? And it's time for you to heal old wounds. I'm gonna go back to this card. Heal the old wounds, okay? Maybe a separation has occurred right now because you two need to heal separately individually before you guys can heal together. So you need to heal. You need to give yourself time to heal. Give yourself space to heal. Give yourself love. Okay? That's what this card is. Because you deserve love. You are lovable. Yes. Oh my God, yes. You need to believe that. Just like you need to believe you are good enough. Yes. Keep telling yourself that, please. I love this. Archangel Metatron, heaven and earth. I feel you can create heaven on earth, but I feel in order to really heal, okay, and then also sort of in order to really love yourself, you need to realize that you are like a divine being, okay? You have this sense of spirituality around you, and it's abundant, all right? It's prosperous, it's loving, it's compassionate, it's genuine, it's respectful. And once you are fully aligned in that, you end up bringing all of that naturally just gravitates to you. So you have to do a lot of inner work first, okay? But, okay, I'm also hearing with this, ground yourself. Get outside. If the weather is great, get yourself outside. Go hug a tree. Go talk to the trees. Go stand barefoot in the ground and imagine that literally the earth is pulling the negativity and the not so good enoughs out of you. Just get yourself outside to ground, all right? Because you'll be able to listen to the divine guidance that's, I feel like, constantly trying to guide you, okay? But I do hear with this, you can create heaven on earth, and you'll get your chance to, I'm actually feeling like before Halloween, so within the next few weeks. And it does relate to your counterpart, all right? I do, you know what? I'm gonna pull from the romance angels. Because I do feel there's like another message. Oh Lord, I'll move these cards out of the way. I do feel there's another message, so. And if you want, as I'm shuffling, if you have a specific question, ask right now, okay? Because I'm going to pull 2 or 3 cards and see what comes up. What else do we need to know? Romantic feelings. Yep, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes. To me, this is kind of saying like the one you're thinking of right now, or if you've asked a question in regards to who you're thinking of, like, this is telling you romance is coming in. Don't be afraid of it. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid of it, okay? I'm going to shuffle again. Pull another one. What else do we need to know? It says pay attention to the red flags. I'm hearing pay attention to the signs. All right. So if you're asking, consider this a sign. If you're asking for a sign, like, is this person thinking about me? Does this person like me? Is this person going to communicate with me? Ask for a specific sign. Like, don't be afraid to. Don't just say, oh, send me a sign. You'll probably get a sign within 10 seconds, but you're not going to know what it is, so you're not going to see it. Be specific. Ask for a sign, whether it's to hear a certain song on the radio when you get in your car and turn it on. It can be whatever you want. Just be specific. Let me know he's thinking of me. Show me a red car. Okay? I'm going out for errands. Show me a specific red car. Red VW bug. Whatever. I feel like the signs are there. Consider this a sign telling you that, yes, I'm hearing specifically the other person's thinking about you. One more. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So what I'm hearing with this, this actually sort of reminds me of the Three of Cups card in the tarot deck, which is all about friendship and happy times, celebration, fertility, abundance. Like, it's a great card. I also hear with this, though, you know, don't be afraid to vent to someone you know. Sometimes you actually just even need to vent. Okay, so just go ahead and vent and do your thing. Your friends will be there to support you. Go out and have some drinks with them. All right? Be around like-minded individuals. It'll help to relieve some stress, some burden that you very well may be experiencing, okay? So I hope these cards have helped you for this week, all right? Please share this with others, excuse me, I totally appreciate it. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. Please check out the links below in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.